Well, holy shit! I can't. Anyone see my socks? Because the BioWare just knocked them fucking off. Shit, joking. I can't help it. Hello everyone, and welcome to basically my thoughts on all the shit came out about Dragon Age packs. Holy shit. Now, firstly, I just want to state I didn't cover the previous information that came out from Game Informer, mainly because it was just a lot of creative talk, talking about previous stuff I've already talked about. There wasn't really anything new. It was just a couple of one or two wee bits of here, but there wasn't anything I thought would cover. So I said I'll wait until PAX, and then I'll cover everything. And then I'll cover everything that came out of PAX. And I'm so fucking glad I did, because holy shit! BioWare just gave us everything. BioWare, like, this was a closed door, they had a closed door panel, basically, where they were going to show some stuff about Dragon Age Inquisition, including gameplay. They showed gameplay, and it's not fucking online yet. I want to see it. There is a preview, but I tried showing it on here earlier on, but excuse me, it was too stuttery, and I didn't like. It was extremely stuttery. I don't know why. Hopefully they'll release a better quality one, or they'll release the gameplay, because I want to see that gameplay. Because apparently the gameplay was awesome, but they announced a whole bunch of shit packs. And I've got it all here. Well, not all of it. I've got as much as I could write down. Basically, I was extremely tired last night. I ended up staying up quite late getting these notes. But I'm going to cover everything that I took notes of and anything. I've got an old web page open just in case I'm forgetting anything. But firstly, one of the first things they announced. And firstly, I actually got to say thank you to all the developers who were tweeting about the... do you give me a minute? I think I'm just making sure I've got something. I'm pretty sure I've got it here. Have I not? Ah, there it is. I knew I was forgetting something. Firstly, there's two things. I gotta thank the developers for tweeting. Cameron Lee and Jonathan... Fuck, what's his name? I'm sorry, I forgot you. I do apologise. I'm horrible with names, but quite a few of the developers were tweeting tweeting all that crap about showing off the cool shit they were doing, basically. Basically, Cameron was just showing off, like, basically what they were doing and all that. What the hell is it? I know it's here somewhere. So I'm just trying to find a picture to show yous, what do I call it? There it is. Okay, give me a minute. It's no showing up. Oh, sorry, I was just a picture I wanted to show you. First, it was a picture of Jessica Mirazan dressed up as Morrigan. Yeah, she dressed up as Morrigan from Dragon Age Inquisition. She looked fucking amazing. Well done to her. She looked absolutely fantastic. So, they went all out. I'm saying that right now, but thank you to all of them who tweeted about all the shit that was going on. Cameron Lee, like, just literally tweeted every few seconds, like, here's what's happening, blah, 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 here's what's happening, here's one thing, here's another, here's another, here's another. He tweeted like a motherfucker. Thank you for that, dude. You're awesome. Thank you, BioWare, for doing that. And one of the first things that he tweeted, I'm just happy. I'm happy with this. Are you? Are you? Kunari are a playable race! Ah! Oh! I'm happy! Kunari are a playable race in Dragon Age Inquisition. They listened! As soon as I heard that, I was like, well, shit, I'm going to play Kunari now. Unfortunately, Kunari, like dwarves, can't be mages, which is a bit of a disappointment, but understandable. But, that's awesome! Fucking love it. Like, we can now be Kunari. Like, I didn't think they would actually do that, because, Kunari are quite a complicated race, especially from what I've read up in Dragon Age and the world and the World of Thedas book. From what I've read up on them, they're a very complicated race. So I also didn't think they'd actually ever be a playable race. But BioWare were like, "You want to play Kunari? Here you go. You can be a fucking Kunari," which is awesome. Like, I love that. We can now be a Kunari. We can be every race. Well, not every race. We can't be Darkspawn. We can be human, dwarf, elf, or Kunari, which is fucking awesome. I love the sound of that. It sounds really, really cool. I do like that. I love that. It's just so bloody cool. I like the sound of that. It's just very interesting. Like, that we can be a Kunari. We can be a male or a female Kunari. Like, that's going to be awesome. I'm a bit curious how they're going to work that into the game. Like, how they're going to explain a Kunari being the head of the Inquisition. But I'm sure BioWare will be able to tweak around with it. They wrote the lore. They can change it if they want. But I'm pretty sure it's plausible. I'm pretty sure there's probably Kunari in there. But I love that, the fact they're just like, you know what, you want to be a Canary? You can be a fucking Canary. Here, deal with it. So, I love that. I love that. I'm very tempted to play a Canary now in Dragon's Inquisition, but, excuse me, it's really, really tough. I want to be a Canary, but I say that I want to be an elf. I've always been an elf. Canary. So I wonder, like, what kind of Canary are you going to be? That's a good thing. Are you going to be a Talva Shock? Are you going to be a follower of the Q? And I'm assuming you'll be able to decide that yourselves. They also mentioned that the race that you play in the game will also determine, like, how certain people will portray you, how you will gather respect for the Inquisition, like, how people will view you will be a little bit into your race. Like, if you're a Canary, it'll be a bit easier. You get respect among certain Canary, elves, of course, human, dwarves, that kind of stuff. So I like the fact you're going to have to gather respect in this world. I love this. Look at that. And that's basically one of the first things that just knocked the socks right off me. I was like, okay, I'm done. And I'm kind of glad. I wish I was fucking there, but I'm kind of glad that I wasn't, because I would really, oh my god, Jesus Christ, yeah, Canary! That would have been me. They would have to have had an ambulance and defibrillators on standby. I would have been having a fucking heart attack. That was, I love that news. That was awesome. I was like, thank you. Oh, like, there's so many possibilities now with the different races that you can play. Like, if you're playing an elf, how will you act and all that. I really can't, like, if you're a Canary, you'll probably have a better understanding of the Qun than otherwise, so you'll probably be able to use that. Will that affect dialogue options? Like, if you're an elf, of course, maybe you'll be able to speak a little bit Elvan. Dwarves, maybe with dwarf speak. Canary, you'll be able to go, look, the Qun says this, blah, 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 blah. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, let's go. So maybe you'll be able to, maybe there'll be certain dialogue options depending on your race. Would be really, really cool. I'd like that. They showed some gameplay, which was fucking amazing. It looked awesome. I only saw the preview. They also showed off the Inquisitor, which I'm going to switch over. And oops, sorry, I fucked up. Give me a minute. We got to look at our Inquisitor. These are screenshots that were on Game Informer I managed to get a hold of. That's our Inquisitor. This is the first look at the human Inquisitor I'm going to take a guess at. But as you see, there's a helmet on. I'm assuming there's nothing under that helmet besides the face. But this is very pre-alpha, but looks good so far. Like, that does look like a really cool set of armor, and I hope I can wear it. Of course, we'll move on to the second one. This is the first proper look at this is the pre-alpha dialogue wheel, I'm assuming. As we get a better look at our Inquisitor here, looks like a bit like a mage, which is pretty awesome. Which is more evident in the next screenshot I'm going to show, but the dialogue wheel here is very basic. We can see that they stay with the wounded, regroup and return to the keep, ready and get to Crestwood. So there's three options here. That's kind of cool. Like, it's not just black and white. Like, this is decision. And now there was also at the panel. Apparently they showed the mission where Varric, the trailer mission, like he covers up the dead body's eyes. Apparently they showed that mission off, so this could be the mission. That could be that you're at a village, the people are wounded, and you can choose to stay and help them or leave them to die, basically. I like the sound of this. It looks really, really cool, and also I have impact and all of that. It just, like, I'm sorry, like, apparently also the dialogue wheel, like, a lot of people have complained that this isn't enough information. Apparently, the dialogue wheel, if you hover over it long enough, will actually give you exactly what your Inquisitor will say, which I hope that's true, because that'd make a lot more sense. I prefer to know exactly what I'm going to say rather than just roughly what I'm going to say. We also get a look at our party members here, who all look fan-fucking-tastic. They look amazing. We've got Cassandra, Varric, and V. I call her V because I can't fucking remember her name. I know it's Vivian, I think. But I call her V because why not? But we get a look at the Inquisitor, big sword, of course, magey armor by the looks of it. It's tough to say. I love the helmet, by the way. I want that helmet. We get a look at Varric and Biag. We see that Cassandra has got a nice big ass motherfucking Seeker shield. No, the Seeker's a sun. That's the Inquisitor logo. That's the Inquisitor logo. My apologies. Because the Seeker's a full eye. That's just that's a high eye, because it's like, oh, I'm so high, man. But yeah, it looks awesome. Like, that shield looks pretty cool, and I gotta give major props to the art team, because the surrounding areas look fucking gorgeous. Oh, I want it. But yeah, the party looks great. It looks fucking awesome. And Oh, good question. Why does she have a boob window? Oh, of course we've got Varric's chest hair, which, of course, we gotta love the chest hair. I like the look of Vivian. She looks a bit orange here. I'm assuming she's just well tanned. Because she looks a bit like Ahsoka Tano from Star Wars. But yeah. And of course she's got the Power Girl boob window. Moving on to the next one. We've got dragons, bitches. And we also have a flaming sword. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I want to say flaming sword. I think this is an arcane warrior. The class that they're showing off. Like a mage who wields swords and that. Because unless the warrior who's wielding two-handed just all of a sudden just went, give me a minute, just coat this with flammable gel. Give me a minute. Start the fire. Come on, start. I got my flaming sword. Jesus Christ, that's hot. So I'm taking a guess and thinking that this is an arcane warrior. I could be wrong. We also get a look at our big bad dragon we're going to have to kill probably. We also see a couple of guys here in a desert. It looks like the dragon's eating someone. Bit of ruins over here. See a couple of guys. They have nothing major. Something really cool though. Of course, by the way, first thing I got to say is right now. Where is it? I had it here a minute ago. Where are you? Come here. I gotta say something. Does that little fucker not look familiar? The one that the Inquisitor's beating the living shit. The one that Cassandra's got a sword, running her sword through. Where are you? Where are you? Come here. Where the fuck are you? Come here. Come on. But yeah, that looks very familiar, does it not? Where are you? Come on. That's Sylvania. That's Saharan. There we are. Saharan. Fog warrior, bitches. That looks like a fog warrior. Look. Same helmet. Same armor design. Same swords. That's a fucking fog warrior. Why is there a fog warrior there? And by the way, fog warriors are from Saharan, the same place as griffins. Why are they there? Tell me now. Are those fog warriors? They look like fog warriors. The design, very similar to the artwork in the World of Thedas book. Is that a fog warrior? Let me know, please. It looks like a fog warrior, and the fog warriors sound awesome. But we can also, that's why I say that. That looks like a fucking fog warrior. That's a fog warrior. Tell me that's a fog warrior. But this is the keep that we're probably going to take, which I'll get to in a moment. But fog warrior, is it? Please, I need to know. But yeah, it looks awesome. Oh, I love the look. And the final one that we've got is Red Lyrium Behemoth. And of course, our Flaming Sword. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I don't know. But yeah, we got Red Lyrium, bitches. Now, from the source that I was able to get, check the source on the website and all that crap, this is a Red Lyrium Behemoth, from what we can gather. Also from BioWare Power. Apparently it's confirmed it's called that, but we did see this guy, girl, thing in the trailer from E3. So it could be the same thing, but I gotta ask the question, what the fuck is it? Like, we know it's a red lyrium creature, but it's got very much human features. Now, there was a mention of a red lyrium Templar. So maybe some Templars decide, you know what, I want to try some of that red lyrium shit. It worked out very well for Meredith. So apparently, that says, I'm very curious about red lyrium. Like, it's very raw magic, which I'm very curious what the hell it is. And it's very interesting, this creature. Apparently, they also mentioned in there that it's very tough, and it took actually Cassandra bashing it with her shield to open up a weak point where you could actually deal mega damage to it. Which I'm very cool to see that you have to be very tactful in the game. I like that. So that's about all the screenshots there. But they look amazing. They look fan-fucking-tastic. And I can't wait to get my fucking hands on them. Oh my god, that game looks good. Those screenshots were awesome. They get me pumped for the game. I love it. It looks really cool. It really does. And as I say, the class that they're showing off looks very much like an arcane warrior, just with the fact that it's wielding a sword, but also the sword's on fire. Now, as I say, it could be enchanted. It could have an enchantment on it. But I'm pretty sure Sonya is hot. So it could be a class, but it does look like an arcane warrior to me. That's just what I'm gathering from it. Give me a moment, 2 seconds. Anyway, I just need to fix something there. What else? They showed the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor looks really good, from what I've been able to gather. I said we only saw his face, his eyes, mouth, and nose. We didn't hear him either, so looks attractive. They all do, especially Vatic. The hair. But yeah, looks awesome. Looks really, really cool from what I've been able to gather from it. The screenshots are very well done. Showing off his... I want to see the gameplay. We did see a little bit of the gameplay. Like, we saw the mage a little bit. We saw from a preview on game trailers, I think it is. Not the greatest video. It's pretty shoddy quality by the looks of it. I couldn't get it running properly, as I said earlier on. But it showed the mage, like, literally calling fire cyclones and ice barriers. It looked amazing. I want it. I want it bad. It also showed at the end of it, the Inquisitor and the party on top of a keep, raising the Inquisitor flag, like, bitch, please, my place now, get out. I love that. I love the look of it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I can't remember. I'll see if I can find a link and put it in the description, but I can't guarantee it because I can't remember it. But it looked awesome. Real did. Like, the gameplay looked fantastic. And this is pre-alpha. Pre-fucking alpha, and it looks amazing. So definitely gotta give major props for that. We did get a kind of confirmation that we are going to the Western Approach. And for those who don't know where the Western Approach is in Orleans, got a map for yous. It is... Where the hell is it? Shit. It's there. That little brown spot there. It's right there at the base of Orleans. Not that far off from the Frostback Mountains, actually. I think. Yeah, not that far off from the Frostback Mountains, actually. And it's also near a place called the Abyssal Reach, where a Grey Warden Fort is, or a Grey Warden Keep is, which is featured in Dragon Age Asunder. I'm not going to say why it's there, but let's just say that place is literally over the edge of the Abyssal Reach, which is basically a giant crack in the world that goes so far down, it touches it's at the deep roads. Yeah, it's at the deep roads. Fuck up, phone. The phone decides to go. Here we go. As how far down it goes. Also at this base, it's very much, the veil is very thin there. Like, there are demons, possessed people there. It's a very magic-centric area that the veil is very thin. Of course, the big tear in the veil kind of now diminishes, makes it even more weak. So it's a place that's going to be overrun with demons and blood and guts and all that gory, beautiful stuff. And if that's the keep that they were showing off in the gameplay trailer, because it is a desert area, then that keep, we have a rough idea what it looks like from Asunder. Very interested to see what it's like after the events of Asunder. If you haven't read Asunder, go fucking read it. It's an amazing book. But it looks just, oh, I want to go there. I want to fucking go there. I want to see it. I want to touch it. I want to smell it. I want to taste it. Maybe not taste it. But we're going there, so that's definitely probably going to be the keep that we're going to be calling our base. Which, I'm kind of curious why there, because that isn't the most safest area. Like, literally there's a giant fucking fall at the edge that you're just like... Didn't hear a splat. Like, it's a giant fucking cavern. Why? The veil's very thin also there, like, so I'm pretty sure they're going to have to call the Ghostbusters and get rid of some of that shit. Even the Ghostbusters couldn't handle that probably. But I love the base sounds really cool, the keep sounds really awesome, and also we got a kind of confirmation that you can customize your keep. I'll say again, customize your keep. I want to know how and to what extent. Like, this is very cool. Like, can I get purple wallpaper? Can I get gold road? Can I get gold flooring? I want to know that. Apparently you'll be able to customize it to the extent of, like, what kind of inquisition do you want to be? What kind of base do you want to have? Do you want to have a very tough war kind of base? A political base? A commerce base? Money? That kind of stuff. What do you want to be more? What resources do you want more of? Money, fighters, or something else? I can't remember what it is. But that's kind of cool because you have to think. Like, you have to go like, what do I want more of? Do I want more troops? Do I want more money? Do I want more this? Do I want more that? It's tough. Can I choose? I need to pick one. I love that. I want to know how to what extent as well, because they did try and do something like this in Dragon Age Awakening with the with the keep that was there. Like, you could talk to the dwarf and the blacksmith. You could upgrade your armor. You could upgrade your troops' armor, their equipment. You could upgrade your walls to be dwarven walls, pretty sturdy motherfuckers that ain't coming down easily. So I don't know to what extent they're going to be doing it in Dragon Age Inquisition. Are they going to do it the exact same way, where you'll be able to actually get dwarven walls that are pretty damn near impregnable? You'll be able to upgrade your troops' armor and equipment to give them nice sturdy shit. What kind of stuff are they going to do with that? That's going to be kind of cool to see what they're going to do. Because I can't wait to get my hands on that, see what they're going to do. But like, to what extent we can customize. They also, I do like the fact that they didn't just say keep. They said keeps. Now I don't know if that just means like everyone's keep, like your keeps, my keep, your keep, everyone's keeps. Or the fact that we may have multiple bases of operations, like keeps. We have the one in the Abyssal Reach is going to be our star one probably, and maybe we'll have one in another part of Orlais. That kind of thing. We have to decide what one's which one. Managing our resources and all that crap. Because if that's the case, I'm going to be in love. I will marry that game. I will be like, the priest will be like, do you, Mr. Warrior, take Dragon Age Inquisition to be your lawful weighted game? I do. The game can't speak. It does too. Okay, I now pronounce you warrior and game. You may now play the game. I'll be like that. That'll be me. I'll marry that game. It just... That's a spider. It looks... if you can do that and customize your keep, that'll be awesome. That'll be fucking amazing. If you can customize it to suit your needs. Like, I don't know, like, I'll probably, like... The way I think of it, I like, if I have big sturdy walls and a whole row of elven archers, I'll be sorted. Come at me, bros. Can't get past my elven archers, bitches. That'll be me probably. I'll be spamming the archers. I'm assuming also you'll have to go out in the world and gather resources, minerals, ores, all that crap, and money, of course. You can't build a keep without money. So I'm assuming you'll probably need to borrow some. By borrow I mean kill people, take it. Day missions, that kind of shit and all that. And I do like the fact, I do like that. I love the sound of that. I cannot wait. They did also mention there's going to be puzzles and caves and all that, but that's bog standard. Decisions will matter, of course. I stated that, I think, in the, but I'll say one quickly. Like, do you save this village from burning, or do you leave it to burn and go and take care of the bad guy? And I'm assuming that with that, they'll have certain different problems. Like, if you stay and help the village, your enemy has time to prepare for your attack. If you go right now, they don't have time to prepare to attack. It'll make it easier for you. So I thought I had something. It'll make it easier for you, but this village will be completely destroyed and you'll lose any resources that you could have gained from it. I don't know if they're going to be going that kind of route, but that'd be kind of cool if they did. Like that, I think that is the route they're going with. Like, your decisions will matter, like what you'll do and all that crap. So that's kind of cool. I like that. They also stated that in the game, enemies don't level to you, you level to them. Like, you're going to have to grind like a motherfucker in this game, because you will have to take on enemies. Like, if you go into a cave in the world that has like level 33 enemies and you're level 25, you might win, but it's a slim chance. You're probably going to get your ass handed to you. So you may want to go out that cave, go grind a little bit, and then come back with better equipment and better skills, and then you can possibly survive. So I like that fact that you're going to have to backtrack to take on enemies. There's going to be a lot of backtracking in this game for gathering resources, not because you can't go everywhere at once. You can't. You have to... Well, no, you can go everywhere at once, but if you go anywhere where you're not ready to take on what's there, you're fucked. You will get killed, you will lose, demons will rule the world. That kind of shit. So you have to prepare, you have to grind, you have to get to a good level to take on any enemies. So I'll be telling you right now, I will be grinding like a motherfucker. I'll be playing this game so much, I'll be grinding so much that I'll break the grinder. So I like the sound of that. You're going to have to prepare, take on enemies that are tougher than you. I didn't mind enemies leveling to me, but at the same time, like, after a while, I was just like, press A, die, die, die. No panic. If the enemies don't level to you and you have to take on, like, if you try and take on a fucking high dragon at level 5, you deserve to die. I expect to be pretty damn high level to take on a fucking high dragon. Just saying. Wales. There will be no health regen, and you need to manage your resources, as in, your health won't regen, so you're not going to be able to do a Wolverine. You get slashed a couple of times, you run away, hide behind a corner, suck your thumb and be like, ah, fucker, you didn't regen, time to die. Yeah! You won't be doing that. You have to be smart. Like, they stated that your health will not regen, so you have to be smart. You have to, depending on what class you're playing, you have to bide your time. And also the fact that you can't just spam health potions. You actually have to manage your resources. You won't be able to just do what you did in Dragon Age Origins and just buy all the health potions and pop them like fucking pezzes. And you're like, oh, I'm dying. Pez. Oh. Tastes like chicken. Oh, I'm better now. Time to die, motherfuckers. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to have health potions, but you won't be able to spam them, apparently. You'll actually have to manage your resources, and actually, you won't be able to like take like 500 health potions with you and just go everywhere and kill everything. You'll have to manage them. You'll have a limited amount, probably. Not a limited. I'm assuming you'll probably have a good chunk, but you'll probably have to like manage how you use them, how you gather them, that kind of shit. That kind of stuff, which I love. I like to feel like I'm in danger. I like to feel like, shit, I've only got 5 health potions left and there's like 30 guys out there. My mage is over there, she's getting her ass handed to her. My warrior's busy, she's got like another 5 of them busy. Varric's up there taking pot shots. I'm doing it my last wee bit of health. I'll have 1 health potion left. Shit, what am I going to do? Help! I like feeling panic. I like being able to, oh no, don't die, oh, fuck! Restart. That kind of shit. I like feeling dread and panic. I like being able to go, shit, don't die, no, fuck. I like that kind of thing. I like feeling panic. I like feeling like my character's about to die and I need to think smart. I don't just rush in there and be like, ha, you're all gonna die now, I'm invincible. No, I'm not invincible, I'm gonna die horribly and painfully, and oh shit, I'm dead. I like to feel panic. I like to feel that kind of stuff. I love the sound of that. It really does sound cool. So I like the fact that they aren't just going with every other RPG out there or every other game out there. Instantaneous health regen. You're like, everyone's fucking Wolverine. I'm glad they're not doing that. Dragons. Of course! Of course there's dragons. They're awesome. And they also say that every dragon is handcrafted and designed, so every dragon's going to look different. I'm okay with that. If there's more dragons, the better. Give me dragons. I love me my dragons. Dragons. I love dragons. I'm sorry, I love dragons. They're awesome. What else? Destructible terrain. They gave an example of that. The fact that Cameron Lee tweeted that about that they were at the base, the keep, and they destroyed a bridge with archways on it. The guy to correct it is archers that were on it and killed every single archer on the bridge by destroying the bridge. Now I don't know to what extent the terrain will be destructible. I don't know to what extent it's going to be like that. Like, is it going to be like only certain parts of the area are destructible, or is everything destructible? I doubt everything. Like, you're not going to be able to go into a village and level the place. I doubt that. But you will be able to maybe go in an area, and if there's a large group of enemies and there's like an archway above them, you're like, okay, fireball that archway, boom. Dead. Hopefully that's the case. I really do hope that there's a good bit of destructible terrain, because it will add a bit more tactical things to the game. You'll be able to go, right, if I do X, Y, and Z, I can actually maybe get everything sorted. If I take out this bridge, I can maybe lure them over here and then bottleneck them. Use that to your tacticals. Like, you destructible terrain, add to your tactics. Like, if you destroy this entranceway, this doorway, they only have one way to come in. You can set up a couple of traps. You can have your mage like that, where staff like, right, when I say fire, shoot your flamethrower. My what? Your stream of fire. Oh, that, okay. And I hope that's the case, because that'd be really cool. Like, you have to use the terrain to your advantage and be able to do that. That'd be really, really fucking awesome, because I like to do that. I think I already talked about the conversation wheel. Conversation wheel, apparently if you hover over the option a lot longer, it gives you the full details of what your character's got to say. I like that. Deploying your troops and agents. They did mention this in the panel as well, apparently, that you'll be able to deploy your troops and your agents of the Inquisition to different parts of Orlais or different parts of Thedas. Like, I don't know what they're going to mean by that. Like, will you be able to just be able to go to a little table and go, right, we need, this city over here has requested our aid. Apparently they have some issues with demons here or there. A couple of the mages have gone rogue. A couple have been possessed. Also, the Templar's a bit of a rough house, so I want you to go over here and clear this place up, that kind of level, or maybe you have decisions where you have to go to certain areas and, like, doing certain things will get you certain equipment, certain upgrades, that kind of stuff. You have to manage and go, right, I can go to this place and get more money, or I can go to this place and gain more respect and have a bit more influence in certain regions, that kind of stuff. Do you want more money or do you want more influence? And in all honesty, influence sounds better over money in all honesty, but that's just me. So, I don't know what extent they're going to get. Is this going to be something that's outside of the game? Like, it'll just be like, go here, X, Y, and Z. 3 hours later, they come back and like, we succeeded. Like, they're going to have like a success rate. Like, if you send this agent and this agent there, you will be able to, you'll have a 25% chance of success if you send one agent. You'll have a 50% chance if you send 2 agents, and depending on their skill level and maybe the level they're at, they'll actually be able to do a lot more. Like, is that going to be that, or is there going to be a multiplayer element to it? I don't know. I hope it's more like you just tell them what to do. Like, I'm still very iffy on multiplayer for Dragon Age Inquisition, but if they can make it work, they can make it work. But I do like the idea that you're going to be basically the leader. You're going to be like, right, I'm not doing this shit, you're doing it. Like, maybe you'll be able to do that. Like, so I like the sound of that. You'll be able to do. Maybe you have different keeps all over the area, and you have to manage your resources. Like, you have to, like, you want one keep to be a military stronghold. You want your main keep to be the place where people can come and talk to you, and you decide pieces of government and legislation, that kind of thing. I like the sound of that, and I hope that's the level of going with. They also talked a little bit more about exploration in the game. The fact that every area is going to be explorable. The game's going to be bigger than Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 combined. And the fact that this game, Dragon Age Inquisition, is the biggest game that BioWare have ever fucking worked on, that says something. That says something. This game is going to be massive. I hope that they're not tooting out their arse, but that sounds awesome. I fucking love the sound. Like, it's going to be massive. It's not going to be fully open world. It's not going to be Skyrim. It's going to be, I'm trying to think, it's going to be big. Like, if you go to one area, like you go to Val Ryu, you'll be able to explore all Val Ryu, hopefully without any load screens, unless you go into a building, of course. But if you leave Val Ryu, you're going to another location, another area, it'll have to load, of course. So it's not going to be fully open world, which I'm okay with. I don't want Dragon Age to be a fully open world game. That'd just take a wee bit away from it, in my opinion. But hopefully they do something along those lines. It'd be really cool if they did that. I'm trying to think of anything else. So they say that areas where everywhere can be explored. Like, you can explore every nook and cranny of the map, and you will find something. You will find something, whether it be something useless, useful, minerals, money, enemies, an entire party that's a mass murdering party area, that kind of shit. I will be exploring that place like a fucking hound. I'm like, I smell loot. Loot. Where's the loot? I'm a loot hound. Where the fuck is it? I smell loot! Ah! Shit, it's just a pair of gloves. Ah well, take them, get back, we can steal them! That'll be me, I'll be stealing my shit. Now, I don't know much of that. I think that's pretty much everything. I think I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. Let me just double check. Kunari, Inquisitor, Western Approach, biggest game, characters. Tactical cam is back. I know it's getting something. The tactical camera from Dragon Age Origins is back. You'll be able to zoom out, bird's eye view, and get a more tactical view of the field. This will be on all platforms. This will not just be on PC. It will be on all platforms. PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3, PS4. All platforms. So you'll be able to be a tactician and a warrior at the same time. So I like the fact that tactical camera. I really like the tactical cam in Dragon Age Origins. I'm playing it on PC the new. I love the tactical cam. By the way, if anyone says anything, I've completed Dragon Age Origins on Xbox. I got the PC version because I want to play the PC version. That's how much I love the game. But I love the tactical camera. It's very useful. It comes in handy, and I like the sound of it. It looked a lot better from what I've been able to see. We only got a couple of glimpses here or there, but from the pictures we got from Cameron and all that. But it looked fucking amazing. The view, the area, I love the look of it. It definitely looks like it's going to be a very welcome return. Let me just double check. I've just got to make sure I'm not forgetting. I know I'm going to be forgetting something. Apparently there's going to be some balancing thing, like dragons will own you. I'm kind of expect that. Apparently, like the number of enemies attacking you, that kind of bit and bobs. Like the enemies, like if you're going up against certain enemies, enemy class, like up 3 warriors versus 3 warriors, a guardsman, and all that crap, like you'll be going up against different, that'll be twice as hard. I say that kind of stuff. Like, enemies are smart. Enemies aren't stupid. They're going to be smart. So if you're going up against them with a mage, a rogue, a warrior, and you, who's in my case, will be a rogue, they're going to come at you with warriors and all that crap and try and rush you down. Like, they're going to try and take you down. Like, they're going to send their shielded guys up, and you're going to be like, fuck it. Let me get behind you, you daft. I can't get past your shield. That kind of stuff. So, I like the sound of that. They're balancing out pretty well. Apparently, respect will be a major impact. That's okay. Like the respect for the Inquisition, you have to gather. How will you gather that respect? Will you gather it through fear, or will you gather it through respect, or the proper way? Yeah, I was right. There's racial bonuses. Yeah, I think that's about everything. I do hope I'm not forgetting anything. If I forgot anything, please put it in the comment section down below. But I think I've covered everything, and all I've got to say is thank you, BioWare. BioWare, I gotta give them major props for actually, instead of being like most developers and keeping a lot of this stuff behind doors, they're showing everything. They're showing us everything that they've got. They're showing us pre-alpha footage. Not a lot of developers do that. Mostly it's only the indie developers that do that, not the big developers like BioWare. They're showing you everything. They're showing you, here's what we're working on, here's the artwork, here's some gameplay that we've got. It's very pre-alpha, but here it is. Here's what we've got for you. Here's what we're working on. And it's still a year away. I want this game. Thank you, BioWare, for being so fucking open with this. This is amazing. I love you. It's awesome. I don't know why I love BioWare now. I'm sorry. They've won me over again. I was very skeptical with them with Mass Effect 3 after Mass Effect 3, but with the amount of effort they're putting into Dragon Age Inquisition and the amount of stuff they're showing us that not a lot of developers would show, I'm very pleased to say I'm back on the boat with BioWare. It looks amazing from what they've been able to show us. They're being very open with it. They're being very in touch with the fan base. They're very much saying this, blah, blah, blah. If we ask to see something, if they think it's relevant, they'll show us it. I love that. I really do love that, the fact they're doing that. I gotta give them major props for that. They're doing a fantastic job so far. And Dragon Age Inquisition looks like it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I really want to play it. I'm dying to play it. Why is it not out now? Because it's not ready yet. It'll be out when it's ready. I'm dying to play it, and I cannot wait to get it. If BioWare come out next month and say, guess what? We're going to announce the Collector's Edition. The Collector's Edition will include a leather-bound, full-print art book, a Seeker medallion, a replica something, I think. The five rings that the Inquisitor wears in that screenshot, including the thumb ring, which you don't see, and CD, audio, sound, the full soundtrack, and I do mean on CD format, not digital download, please CD, and a personal thank you letter from David Geiger and the writing team, and the art team, and the development team. I would be like, yep, pre-ordering. Where is it? Where's the pre-order? Where's the pre-order? I pre-order that now. Give me it. I will pre-order that in a fucking heartbeat. Thank you, BioWare. I gotta give you major thanks for doing that. You're doing a fantastic job again. I can't believe I ever doubted you. Well done. Like, you're doing a great job so far. I cannot wait to get my hands on Dragon Age Inquisition. I cannot wait to see more about it. And thank you so much for being so open with that. And kind of little thing. If any of you are watching, can I get an interview with one of you over Skype? That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for much. Just over Skype, an hour long. That's all, man. Please. I'm kidding. But thank you so much, by the way. Thank you so much for everyone who's watched this. I do apologise. I've ran on for like 40 fucking minutes. I do apologise for that, but I love the look of this so far. I really want to see the gameplay. I want to see the full video, and I want to review it. I want to analyse it. I want to see the gameplay footage they've got. As soon as it's available, I'll be analysing the shit out of that. Guaranteed. But thank you for watching. Thank you for enjoying this. Sorry I rambled on for as long as I did. But thank you for watching. As always, I'm Scottish Warrior 92. I cannot fucking wait to play Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all later. Ciao for now.